everyone. John Gonzalez here from MLive.com, and you are listening to the Going Gonzo Show, which you can hear exclusively on MLive.com and our Facebook page, Facebook.com. Search for Going Gonzo Show. All right, now let's get to the show. Hey everyone, John Gonzalez here. It is Thursday, February 20th, and I am in Lansing, Michigan today, and I got a couple friends here I'm going to introduce you to in a second. But first of all, I want to say that is coming up here this weekend, the Michigan Winter Beer Festival. Can't wait. It is Saturday, February 22nd at Fifth Third Ballpark, and boy, it's going to be like close to 90 different breweries. There'll be hundreds of beers, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's something we're looking forward to. Thanks again to Scott Graham from the Michigan Brewers Guild being on the show the other day. We really appreciate that. Speaking of ballparks, I have with me here is our friend Paul Starr from I'm a Beer Hound. How you doing, Paul?
Good. Thanks for having me out.
Not a problem at all. So ballparks, Fifth Third Ballpark this weekend, but then in April you have a special event coming up.
Yeah, April 5th we have a beer fest at the ballpark with 32 breweries and over 100 Michigan beers. I'd also like to mention that in there is some cider and mead, too. Yeah,
in fact, we'll talk about cider and meads in a second, but I'm glad that you mentioned that because where the Michigan Winter Beer Festival, you don't see a lot. I think there are one cidery is there, but I don't remember who that might be.
Because they brew beer, it's Vandermill.
Vandermill, yeah.
Yep.
I think they're there. But we'll talk about that in a second. But your event coming up with the Lugnuts at the Cooley Law School Stadium, April 5th. You just put tickets on sale this week. How are things going so far?
They're going really well. In the first 2 days, we've already sold over 600 tickets.
What?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
People love Michigan beer.
I guess they do. Well, certainly has turned out to be a home run. Ha ha ha! You're supposed to laugh there. With the beer lovers of the state. And Stephanie Moon from the Lugnuts is here. Stephanie, when you first heard about this event, what did you think?
Oh, goodness, we were really excited. Initially, we went in thinking if we sold 500 tickets, we're going to be happy.
Yeah.
And then when we announced it back about 3 or 4 weeks ago and saw the overwhelming responses on Facebook and Twitter and people sharing and commenting that they couldn't wait, we knew that we needed to kick it up a couple of notches because tickets were definitely going to go a lot higher than we planned. So we're pretty pumped.
Well, I would be pumped as well. Now, I know this is your first year with the Lugnuts. Where exactly will the festival take place? Will it take place inside the stadium, outside the stadium? What's the physical grounds of it?
It's actually going to take place on the concourse and in the front lawn area. So there's definitely plenty of room, and we're planning on keep selling tickets up until the day of the event. So
wow! And of course, so when does their season start? Around that same time?
Yes, we actually have the Crosstown Showdown that starts Thursday when we play Michigan State, and that really kicks off our season. This festival obviously will be Saturday, and then our true season home opener will be that Tuesday. So a lot going on in just a few short days.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm glad people have responded. And Paul, how did you pick Cooley Law School Stadium and partnering with the Lugnuts?
Well, I thought it was kind of a perfect fit having an outdoor stadium, and anytime you want to do a big festival, you need a big venue, and I just kind of looked at it like it was the big stage. So I that was kind of the goal of mine to do a festival there, and it kind of just came to fruition. So
it just kind of came together, and you thought, why not? Did the Whitecaps Stadium, did that influence you at all, Fifth Third Ballpark?
Yeah. I mean, the Guild doing a festival there, and I thought, it's pretty cool having a beer festival at a ballpark. So and in the Guild is in the parking lot, but I think too, ours will have a nice ambiance because it's inside the park and on the front lawn.
No, I love the setup already from what I hear, because you're right that at the Winter Beer Festival this weekend, where basically out in a parking lot. You see the baseball stadium in the background. This is going to be cool where you actually be inside a little bit, and the front lawn. And the stadium is so beautiful, too, the way it sets there in the city. And it has a different vibe than Fifth Third Ballpark. And I can say that because I've lived not far from Fifth Third Ballpark.
Well, I mean, it's in the heart of downtown Lansing, and I think it makes sense for a lot of reasons. You can get cabs in downtown and get there on home safely, and you're just in the heart of it. So after the festival, it's going to be roughly with the Final Four, I believe, so people can hit up the bars around there to watch the Final Four games.
Speaking of, that's a good point. You mentioned, I know that, Stephanie, you're partnering with some local cab companies and also some hotel overnight packages too. Is that right?
Yes, we're partnering with iCab here in Lansing, and so they'll have cabs readily available outside just during and after the festival. And then as far as hotels go, no exact packages, but we're just encouraging people to go to lansing.org to look at the, just different options that the area hotels have for them.
And that you're also offering, and I don't know if this is, Paul, your idea, but the designated driver tickets too.
Yes, we do have the $5 designated ticket that will be available the day of. We want to encourage responsible drinking as much as possible. So, and also, it's a good way for people, even if they're not a beer drinker, or want to partake in that aspect of the festival. But if they still want to come and have a good time and enjoy the amazing music that we have lined up, they have an opportunity to do that as well.
You have music too.
We do.
Who has the lineup for that?
I'm going to steer this to Paul and let him talk about that.
Paul knows about the bands. Who's playing?
One of the bands is Joe Wright. It's kind of country, classic rock. He's played a couple of my festivals. Okay. And he's just good. He's really good. Cool. And another one is Jeremy Sprague. He does a lot of cover stuff. So cover from like classic rock to alternative to something that's more modern. So kind of just some really good local artists out there. And it's really for any of the festival I do. It's like I want to have good music, but it's really let the beer do the talking. Is really, and also too, food's important. I mean, we have,
there'll be food too.
Yeah, yeah, we have bacon on a stick.
Really,
which you also see in the.
How about bacon in a trough? I mean, why a stick?
And
yeah, another specialty we're doing for the festival is pulled pork parfait.
Oh,
and it's amazing. I'm really excited about it. It's your traditional parfait cup. And then layers of pulled pork barbecue, followed by layers of mashed potatoes and gravy, and then pork, and then keep doing that all the way to the top. So it's something that we don't have on our menu right now for the Lug Nuts games, and we're really excited to showcase that. So that and the bacon on the stick will be the specialty items that you can't get normally at the ballpark. Right. And then we have some other food items as well that you traditionally see, but sticking with, the meat lovers, so pulled pork sandwiches, brisket sandwiches, that type of things. And then we're going to also have Frank's and Burgertopia open, which is our gourmet hamburgers and hot dogs. So
that sounds great. I spent some time touring all the minor league ballparks throughout the state of Michigan last year, and you guys had some of the best food of all minor league baseball. I mean, it was just incredible.
Thank you so much. Our chef, our executive director of food and beverage, takes great pride in what he does. And the last couple of years, he's been tweaking the menu quite a bit and adding a lot of specialty items. Craft beer, one of them that we've added. So it's been definitely well received in the ballpark. People are just used to getting your traditional hamburgers and hot dogs there, and it's definitely upscale ballpark food for sure.
Well, that I would agree, because I had so much fun eating there that I would go back again, and I'm going to this season a lot. Hey, Paul, speaking of the beer, you said how many breweries? 33?
32.
32 and counting. Can you tell us who's coming and a little bit more about the ciders and the meads?
Yeah, so I mean, it's quite a list of breweries. This year we have Bells and Founders.
Some of the standards.
Yeah, some of the standards. We have Shorts and Right Brain. Some of the ones that are a little more newer breweries. Tapestry from Bridgman are coming out. We have 51 North coming out for that. And, of course, we're having Eagle Monk at Bad Brewery here in
Greater
from Mason
and Lansing,
Greater Lansing area. So, I mean, it's a pretty We have some smaller breweries, but we also have some, a lot of the big boys too.
Well, I saw that the Mitten Brewery in Grand Rapids tweeted the story that I put on M Live, saying they said they're going to be here too.
Yep. Well, and they are because they're all about beer and baseball.
They are, yeah.
So it just kind of made sense to have them.
Oh yeah, they do a great job over there and great food as well. See, but kind of food and beer just kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah,
they really do.
Yeah, I mean, in all the festivals that I do, it's kind of like the three tiers you have to do right. It's music, food, and beer, and that's what people look for when they come out.
That's what they do. What else can you tell people about the festival and why they might want to come out this year for a first-time event?
Yeah, some other things, like you mentioned before, the cider. We have cider from Virtue. We have it from Uncle John's in Vandermill. And we have mead from Bee Nectar. So even if somebody...
Those are the big boys. Those are the main ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not really into, if you don't like beer, there's still some options if you come out, because we have a really good selection of cider.
Now, can you explain to people the mead, what a mead is?
Mead is fermented honey.
Okay.
So, and that's in a lot of times, because honey is full of sugar, it gets pretty high. It's pretty high gravity. So
that sounds fine with me.
Yeah, and Bee Nectar does. They're the big boys for me. They make some great stuff. I probably can't drink it all the time, but it's good. I enjoy it.
Where can people get more information about the festival? How to buy tickets?
You can get more information. It's beerfest@theballpark.net.
Okay, simple as that, and buy tickets there as well.
Yep. You can just click the purchase ticket link, and it'll take you right to the purchase page.
Sounds great. And Stephanie, where can we get more information about the lug nuts, and if we want to come out there and catch a game this summer, if summer ever gets here, and eat some more of that food?
Sure. It's a very easy website as well, lansinglugnutz.com. And then we also are very active on Facebook and Twitter, too. So we have Facebook pages set up for the lug nuts as well as the festival itself, the beer festival. So we encourage you to visit Facebook as well for all the up-to-date information.
Great. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining the show. And Paul, I can't wait to hang out with you a little bit. We're going to see you this weekend, right?
Yeah, I'll be at the Winter Beer Fest. Yep.
Yep.
I got the brewer's beard.
That thing keeps growing since the last time I saw it.
I know. I'm in a competition with Wiggs. Doesn't know yet.
Wiggs. You and Wiggs are going at it, huh?
Well, I'm gonna be. He doesn't know about the competition, but we're gonna be in a competition who has the most glorious red beard.
Wow, I will ask him that. I can't wait to. Let me get that photo on Saturday too. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see who wins that one. So, all right. By the way, Wiggs from Dark Horse, down in Marshall. It's fun. I looked at the list from the Brewers Guild of who's coming, and of the 38 breweries that were on my tour last year, 34 will be there.
Okay.
And then outside of that, I've probably been to 10 plus other breweries, so I figured I've already gone to more than half of the breweries on the list. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm probably right around there with you. I mean, 90 is aggressive.
90's aggressive.
It's a lot of breweries. There's probably 10 to 15 that I've never been to the pub, the brew pub, or the facility on there, but most of them I have.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. All right, Paul, thanks a lot for joining the show. Appreciate that. And, folks, keep it here on mlive.com, Going Gonzo Show on Facebook, and we'll keep you updated on what's happening in the beer world. Take care, everyone.